got a very important topic that I want to talk about. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this video. I'm gonna put the. Well, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it when I go live on my other channel. Hey, I'm gonna have to brush my teeth tonight when I'm done. One of the things that y'all need, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this here. I'm very passionate when it comes to like the truth. I grew up in the Negro family. Y'all know how we are. To where we ate at each other's houses. We enjoyed each other's company. I love giving hospitality. I love being a hospitality individual and things of that nature. But one of the things that I can't stand, and one of the things that what makes me an enemy or whatever is that I can't stand people who try to get over on another person. Every time I even think about that, my people of color, especially the so-called white man, like if you want to get me out of character and get on my bad side, fucking over my family. You see what I'm saying? Because I can't stand users. I really can't stand users. I don't like them. I despise them. One of the other things about me is, what was that? It was something else. I just don't like users. Just to think about that, like, let me give you an example of what I mean. When people say, "Oh, he's so sweet," I had people to tell me that, and I'm thinking to myself, yes, I may be sweet, but I'm not all sweet. There's a time to be sweet, and there's a time to you got to be a man of war sometime. You can't be all loving to children. It doesn't mean you don't love them because you're not all loving in that moment. It's just in that moment, it's just a serious moment. Just like you ain't gonna go to the funeral and be looking at people and just laughing and then saying you happy and just falling out laughing, because that ain't no time for no laughing. That's a time of mourning. That ain't no time to be coming up in over somebody's face and just saying, "Oh, girl, I'm so glad this." That, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be the time for that, because they wouldn't receive it, because what the fuck is you coming to my funeral laughing at the shit, and I just lost a loved one, and you coming up in here like with a smile on your face, and you just falling out laughing and just saying you so happy. Like, what the fuck is this? That ain't no time for this. I'm mourning now. This is a time of mourning for me and my family. I mean, don't come up in my face talking no shit like that. But one of the things I'm going to tell y'all what I don't like. I don't like people who feel like they from the fucking streets. And they feel like you laid back and you ain't from the streets. Or you a so-called quote-unquote Christian. They feel like they can come up to you and run 20 steps of games on you while you still at step 1. And they feel like they can fuck you over. And then they can beat your ass. All that kind of shit. I can't stand people who have that type of mind frame set. Because that shit, it literally makes me cringe. It pisses you off. And it makes you literally want to take and throw somebody through the fucking wall. It really do. Because when you try some of them when you try to tell them what's right, some of them are trying to knuckle up to you. And I don't like that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? They act like, I say, and look, like you ain't got no kind of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? They treat you like you ain't got no kind of fucking knowledge. Like, okay, nigga, I may not be from the streets like you, but I'm from the walking streets. I may not be from the prison street like you, but I'm from the prison. I'm from the prison mind. I'm from the prison mindset mentally, and I done healed from that. So therefore, you and I got the same fucking struggle. The only difference is you got the street sense and you got the jail sense. We got the mental jail cell prison that the white man then came and put that damn disease in our community, and it fucks our people up. But one of the main things that I don't like about people is when they feel like, oh, he a Christian, I can do whatever the fuck I want to these people. I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I don't like that shit. Like, and back then we believed in that. We believed that, oh, if you're a Christian, you ain't got to hit nobody or whatever. But knowing that God got cowards. God don't want us to be cowards. If somebody is fucking with you, somebody is like, let me give you an example. Back in 96, I believe, there was this 92-year-old woman that these so-called white police officers, and they still behind, went into this neighborhood in Atlanta and shot this 92-year-old black woman. And every time I think about that shit, it pisses me the fuck off. I'm pissed when I think about that. It really, literally makes me cringe. The so-called white men, what they do to our people. And then when you say you hate them and you don't like them, oh, we got to take his channel down. But they the one killing our people, just like they did George Floyd. Nobody's going after that dirty white bastard motherfucker for what he did. And he's still living. And Darren Wilson is. But I don't like people, the so-called white man, especially him, going around screwing over good black people, and then they take their coward ass and they turn around and pull you over on the streets. Then they get their handcuffs out and they use the handcuffs to try to tackle you down to the ground and handcuff you to disable you so you can't do nothing. That's a coward that would do something like that. Because they know they ain't gonna be them so-called police officers. They know they can't come up and try to fight us fair or fight us naked, because they know if they try to mess with us in our natural state by putting a natural hand on us, they got to have weapons to detain us, because they know they get their ass stumped out. They know they'll get their ass stumped out. You can't mess with us like that. It's almost like you got a hot pan of bread in the stove. You can't go there and just in the natural hot state and put your natural hand on that natural, why that pan is hot. Because that's considered, it was hot and it's in its natural state. It's hot. It's too hot. And you put your hand on it, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get that motherfucker burnt. You're gonna get that motherfucker. It'll do some damage to you. But you have to wait till it cool down, right? So the so-called white man, they got to have guns and everything. The guns and things, those are the mittens that protect their ass from getting burnt by us. Because they know they can't put their natural hands on us and they'll make it. They got to have. One thing I learned about that you have to know about so-called white people. When they coming up on a black man, they ain't gonna never come up on you by themselves. And they know them bastards is cowards. And them the motherfuckers that I definitely hate them. I can't stand them when they have that type of mindset. To sit there and think because you are a black male, they can fuck you over. But I don't like people that try. I can't stand people that sit up and think they can go around and just use people and just take advantage of people. That's another thing that would piss me off. That's another thing. If you want to get me out of character and get me in a demonic state, I literally turn into a demonic person when somebody messes with my family member. Now, I'm a people's person. I love my people very dearly. I do. I love my people to the core. You see what I'm saying? I love communicating with my people, and I'm a people's person. I'm a very much people's person. But the only time I don't have people around me is when I feel like they full of shit. If I'm uncomfortable around you, then you ain't in my circle. You're full of shit to me. I don't give a damn what you doing for me. I don't give a damn whatever. If your ass is a damn hypocrite, what you doing, that don't mean shit to me. Yeah. But I can't stand people that go around and think they can put their hands on somebody and they ain't gonna do nothing to them. I really don't. I can't stand that. They were like, oh, well, you a child of God. You ain't supposed to fight nobody or do this or hit them back or whatever. You remember you a child of God. You the bigger person. You got to just let the Lord handle it. No, it's shit. You keep that mindset now. You got to even get on your damn kid. You keep that mindset. You'll get your ass stomped out and get your ass killed. Yeah. But I can't stand people that feel like because they think because, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. They feel like because they from the streets, they feel like they got 20 or 30 steps ahead of you because they came from the streets and you ain't been in the street. So therefore they can manipulate you and tell you all kind of shit with their word. They can use their words to manipulate you. You know what I mean? Them kind of motherfuckers, I can't stand them. I don't like them. I don't like them. And then, if you try to tell them what's right, some of them they'll try to knuckle up to you. They will. And I'm thinking to myself, alright motherfucker, I'm telling you what's right. I'm doing my talking. As long as I don't put my hand on you, you stay your fucking distance. Stay your goddamn distance. Stay your ass over there on the other end. That's how I am. The only thing I'm doing, I'm just trying to tell you, if you that goddamn smart, like you claim you is, then turn around and knuckle up to the damn people that's oppressing you every day. Knuckle up to the goddamn white man that's throwing your ass in his prison system. That's the one that we need to go against. Not the motherfucker that's feeding you, your own kind, your own people, is being oppressed by this dirty bastard, by this devil, the so-called white man. So if you want to knuckle up to somebody, be smart enough to knuckle up to them when they try to come and put you in their prison system. Yeah, you know who I'm talking to. Knuckle up to them that be going and putting you in their prison system because they got enough of our people in the prison system already. You big and bad to your own fucking people. But you ain't big and bad enough when it comes to him. When I come on here, I tell the white man on camera and to his face, he the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna say this to you. If you are in fucking tune with life, if you say you in tune, now what was that shit for you to sit up there and tell your nephew? I thought that was one of the dumbest motherfucking things this motherfucker can sit up there and say to his damn nephew. Don't do as I do, do what I say do. You sound fucking stupid, nigga. Your ass sounds stupid as hell. I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying that was plumb ignorant what the hell you said. If you can manipulate your little baby nephew like that, don't do it to your nephew. Go and do it to the other damn nation that's coming over here, setting up corner stores and all this shit in your neighborhood. That's what you need to be doing. Me, I'm not bragging, bro, but I'm not gonna go around here and go against a so-called white man for you. But you probably go against me for a so-called white man. You go against your own little little brother or your sister for the same people that's shooting us down with our people down with the guns and oppressing our people and putting our people in their prison system every day. Why don't you take that same knowledge that you got, saying you in tune, tell that so-called white man and manipulate his mind and manipulate him some kind of way and make him stop putting them handcuffs on you and putting you in a jail system. That's what I want to see you do. You do, homeboy, my brother. That's what I want to see you do. Instead of coming around taking and fucking up your family members. That's what I want to see you do. Now I know about I'm glad this video ain't gonna be on my other channel because I know they got a lot of little kids. They come on there and they watch my videos and stuff like that. So I these are not cuss words. I just when I see something that's wrong or whatever, I don't like it, and you know what I mean. It's a man's job is to set it straight, but don't get it twisted. I still love my people. I'm just speaking in a way where. I'm just that way. You know what I mean? That's the way a man's supposed to be. So I don't want y'all. Look, young man, I love you. I love y'all as my brothers and sisters. As my little brothers and sisters. So don't you just bear with me on this. But if you smart, man, brother, I call you a brother. If you smart, I hope you get this video. If you're smart, then you need to be smart enough to outsmart the devil that's putting you in his prison. The so-called white man, the Arab man. When I see you doing that to the other nations, or whatever, I got this damn cookie in my hand. I'll make a video and dedicate it to you, what you're doing, because I feel like you're doing the work of God. So what you need to be doing, brother, is tearing this damn kingdom down that's oppressing us and our people, bro. I want you to come back to yourself and embrace your nationality, brother, and start standing up for your people. The best is yet to come. That's what I want to do. I want to stand out there with my brothers and keep all the commandments, 613 commandments of the Most High God, and put in the work. Brother, you might have been in prison physically and you from the street. I'm from the walking streets. And I'm from the mentally enslaved streets and prison. Not physically, but mentally and emotionally. So I still can relate to you. Because we both are men of color. And when they look at me and you, and we cousin, when they look at me and you, brother, they don't see us in it, a little different from you. They see both of us the same. They oppressing you as well as they doing me. But what we got to do, we got to love our own people. You see what I'm saying? You got to raise your son. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. We got to be smart enough, man. We got to come together. And we got to not have all this animosity against each other. So I hope and pray that you get this video, brother. I was a little tensed up in the beginning of this video. But all I'm telling you is, why don't you be outsmart enough? Why don't you outsmart them enough to keep them from putting you and locking you up physically in a jail cell in prison? That's what a lot of our people need to do. Because they don't care nothing about us, bro. They don't. They don't care nothing about you or me. They want to continue to keep us down. But they can't. But you need to wake up. Come back to yourself, brother. This is my message to all of my people, including myself. Let us come back more to 100, completely all the way back to ourselves, brother. Because I do not like to see people mess over my people, and I don't like to see the other nations mess over. I don't like to just see people mess over my people, period. I don't like that. And taking advantage of our people, you know, I don't like that. So I hope you know what I mean. Wake up, man. Wake up. Yeah, wake up, man. When you made that statement about don't do as I do, do what I say, brother, that don't make no damn sense. You need to reform that and destroy, kill that what you said. Because how you gonna expect for somebody is to don't do as I do, do what I say do. How in the fuck they gonna do what you say do? You got to be walking in the light. You can't be telling nobody nothing, man, when you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing. You can't be telling nobody a damn thing if you ain't doing it. Just like me, I can't come on my camera telling you what to do and I'm not doing it. That would be out of line and fucked up. You sound crazy. Get out that mindset, bro. Yes, you got a little bit more knowledge than me in the streets. And you call yourself being 3 or 4 steps ahead of me. You ain't got no steps ahead of me. Because you got it, but you ain't using common. You ain't using you really ain't using it. Because if you was really that in tune, be smart enough is to manipulate him to convince you not to put it. Convince that the so-called white, manipulate them. If you 30 steps ahead of me, I want you to tell the white man that you 30 steps ahead of him, and tell him you're not gonna put me in your prison system no more. That I want to see you do that. You say that I want to see you do them like that. Wake up, wake the fuck up, bro. Get in tune. Come back to yourself. Come back to your nationality, bro. Now I'm out.